Next time I saw you, I was coming in your mouth, hooked on a feeling.
All right, here we go.
We got some music today. Boom, boom, boom.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Boom! And welcome to the Big Honker Podcast, brought to you by our friends at Hemp Hill Farm. Got a sale right now. Black Friday sale, I believe. Is it not, Andy?
Yeah, that's usually what they have around
I
Thanksgiving.
think it's a Black Friday sale. Let me look this up real quick. So he just sent this to me this morning, and I need to know what we're doing here. So
I have been doping up Lou since hunting season started, and I have noticed a big difference in him. I have noticed a difference in his mood. He calms down faster out in the field, and I don't give him any arthritis medicine.
shop now. 20% off Thanksgiving sale at Hemp Hill Farm. That's HempHillPharm.com. 20% off Thanksgiving sale. Free shipping to all 50 states. Let me tell you something. I sleep every night to Hemp Hill gummies. Take a gummy and a half every night, and I sleep like a baby. Mix it with a little NyQuil when you get the flu, and you sleep really good. But anyways, no, it's the best stuff out there. And you said it makes the dog feel better.
Well, he's not as used to. He'd have a couple days off, and he'd be a bucking bronco for a while.
Acts better now.
Oh, like a Cadillac.
So
Now it only takes one bird.
there you go. Hemp Hill Farm. Chill your wife out. Give her some gummies.
They said that they had a dog. They got an extra year out of their dog. Started giving it CBD.
Well, good.
Really, really sick. Had a lot of chronic issues. It'll fail a drug test if you ever piss your dog, but
Shit, hemp's, I'm telling you, it's God's medicine. With us today, we are doing I'm so excited, guide roundtable. Got new guys sitting in here with us. Got Josh Moore. Josh has limited us to what we can speak about today. Josh, thank you for joining us. We'll see you later now.
Yep.
and we're done.
Yep. That was quick. Blake Williamson from Ohio. Yep. So now we've got another fucking Buckeye fan around here.
Yep.
Lifelong Buckeye fan too, right?
Oh, yeah.
And love the Cleveland Browns.
Yep.
Love some Deshaun Watson.
Yep. Born and raised.
Born and raised. And nervous for some reason.
Yeah, a little bit.
Come to Texas, you're in love now.
Nope.
Oh yeah, you
You're
are.
in love.
No.
You're burning all your tip money going to Abilene.
That
Gas is-
Grinder is an amazing dating app, isn't it?
Yep.
Gas
Sure
is expensive,
Yeah, I know.
but hey, you got to do what you got to do, right?
So is this
Yeah.
you had a date with this girl? You met her one night. You went on a date with her.
Yep.
And you decided now that you've told the guides that first night that wouldn't it be cool if I married a girl from Texas? You are in love.
That's not how that went. But
Oh, how did it
That's
go?
exactly how it
no,
went.
it was no.
All right, you go ahead.
You tell
Okay.
us.
I don't know. I met her, and then I think it was way before that too. I told Josh, I'm like, "Hey, how crazy would it be if I met a girl and married her from Texas?" Just sarcastic, and
Well, Josh Moore's shaking his head. Josh, what happened?
All right, here's the real story.
this is not.
So he goes and hangs out with her on a Monday or whatever. He's off. So he comes back later that night. Next day, he starts working.
And
he's like-
skipped a day of scouting to go back for a second.
That's what I'm
a
getting.
second date.
That's where I'm getting. Second night, he's like, "Hey Jeff, is it cool if Nolan scouts tonight and I can go to Abilene?"
Nope.
And
You did do that.
Jeff
I gave
ended
you
up-
one night.
Jeff
You
ended
did,
up saying yes,
but-
he had to be back. And then the next day, he goes, it'd be crazy. We were down in the cleaning shack. He goes, "What if I married a girl from Texas?" I go, "Jesus Christ!" 2 days in, here
In
you
love.
go.
Have you been in a serious relationship before?
Yeah. Yep.
You have?
Yeah, that was I don't know, a few years ago.
Did you know it was the real one, like 12 hours in like you did this girl, or was it a little different?
Oh my god. I don't know. It was kind of we started dating. It was I don't know about a month.
So you're spending the holidays with this gal.
Oh, nice.
No, No.
You're
Well,
not?
maybe. I don't know.
You don't know? You haven't discussed this?
No, not really.
Okay. I told you can invite her to our house for Thanksgiving.
I know. I told
And
her
you're a little
that.
nervous, though.
No. Why am I nervous? No.
I don't know. You're nervous about doing this podcast.
Yeah, kind of.
Why?
I don't know. 'Cause-
You've been bragging all about her. You told everybody how you broke the bed.
no. Well,
You did.
yeah, that happened.
Okay.
But it's because I picked her up and I jumped on the bed. So.
Testing it out. And we lost Happy.
And you paid $300 for this bed, right?
Yeah, I gave
You
her
didn't
some,
even buy her a nice bed.
It was from Ashley Furniture, so I mean, I don't know what the fuck.
I mean, what's the limit on the? If it had been $1,500 bed, would you have paid for it?
I mean, I guess because I broke it, but I don't know if you can pay $1,500 for a bed. Shit, I don't know.
You can. Trust me.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, easy.
You can for sure.
So maybe y'all will upgrade for y'all's second bed.
Yeah, sure. I guess. Yep.
I'm glad you're not nervous no more about being on here. You've done an excellent job as a hunter.
Thank you,
You've
sir.
done a really good job. You and Kid Wonder have made a great team.
Thank you.
Y'all shot a limit every day y'all hunted together. You've done a wonderful job. Customers have bragged about y'all.
Thank
You've done a really good job.
Appreciate that.
You've outshined Josh Moore already.
Yes.
I know.
It's not hard
That's
to
right.
outshine a dog turd, though, is it now?
No.
Nope, not at all.
Bottom of the barrel right there.
Now, Josh has gotten into a serious relationship from last year at this time, haven't you?
That is true.
I mean, y'all are like living together.
Living together, gonna get married eventually.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yep,
Easy.
I'm saying it here.
She said yes yet. She
will.
She might be shopping you out.
That's right.
Maybe,
She's got some cold nights coming up in December, home alone. Might be nudged out.
maybe.
So this is love now for you, too.
Yep. Mine's taking a little longer than him though.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You were a little fucked up on your anniversary days, though.
Whatever, Jeff. We've talked about this 3 times now. We don't need to talk about it again.
When did you say I love you? How long had y'all been dating?
I don't know. I didn't mark it in my calendar.
You better fucking find out because she's gonna hear this.
Yeah, if
and
she's
that's a big moment in her
Yeah.
mind.
If she's
Yeah.
on your anniversary about this, the love you anniversary. I mean, y'all are going to fucking do all kinds of anniversaries.
yeah.
I mean, the first time we had a snow cone together, first time this, because you've already gotten 2 or 3 different anniversaries.
I haven't even had a snow cone together, so we might
Well, you might want to hold off.
might wanna
Write
hold
it
off
mark that
down.
on
on the
marriage.
calendar.
You better write that down.
If you had to guess, had y'all been dating a year, a month, a week?
No, it was like, I don't know. We moved in together after like 4 or 5 months.
So the I love yous came early then,
Yeah, pretty early.
within a month
no,
or 2.
I don't
6
think-
weeks.
Probably like 3, 4 months. I think.
Because you're starting to base your life around this woman, so this is pretty serious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not old, but I'm getting older. It's time to.
So this is on your time clock, is what it is. What is it with you guys and these time clocks?
How old are you?
I'm 24. I'm trying
What
to
the
be. I'm trying to be a young grandpa. I want to have fun with my grandkids.
I
and-
understand.
So you want to knock a baby out right now?
no, not right now.
2
Well,
years.
you'd be
That's
young.
basically what you
Couple,
just said.
couple years.
2 years.
Like 26, 27.
Yeah, that's about my timeline. I was married at 2011. Jeff, do the math. 1987, 2011.
24.
12 years ago.
I was
isn't it?
24.
Yeah.
I was 24.
No, but you dated Jesse a little longer, though.
Dated Jason a little bit too.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about old Jason. You and Jesse were you dated since she was like 7.
A little older, but
Not much.
not much. Not much. Grass on the field, play ball.
Yeah.
So
So now that you're getting this serious, though, are you going to go back to Canada, or we're not allowed to talk about that?
Let's not talk about that.
Okay. Anyways, we got to go up to Canada and hunt with you this year at Quill Lake Outfitters. You've
Yep.
done a wonderful job.
Yeah, it was
Wonderful
fun.
people. You bust your ass. I give Josh Moore a lot of shit because 90% of the time Josh Moore asked for it.
was that bad? Because it was like worlds collide. You had this world and that world, and everybody gives you shit. So it was like power forces unite.
No, it's just another day.
Another
Just
day
another day.
of taking shit from everybody.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Josh brings a lot of it on himself. Do you not agree, Andy?
Most of it.
Okay. Blake, do you agree with that?
100%.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
he that
it
way at Deer Meadow?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
just darted
Well,
balls
Nobody
on
gave
him?
me shit at Deer
Well, I
Meadows.
was
Don't
gonna
even
say-
start
Why? Because
that.
you were the killer or what?
One of them.
Oh
We
shit.
had a few killers there. Listen, you fucking guide deer hunts 1 year of your life, and now he's a killer.
Oh.
How many years have you guided deer hunts?
I was out there 5 years.
Oh,
The coxman of the county over there.
he is.
Yep.
Just fucking peacocking over there.
Yep.
No,
You don't ever peacock? You don't, huh?
Nope, never.
You don't ever go and bragging and stuff. Just walk in the door just bragging, ever?
Nope.
Okay. So back to you, Blake. So when you first met Josh, did you notice Josh catch? Josh is a very good hunter.
Yes, he
And
is.
Josh is very, very good with customers.
Yep.
Very good. People brag on him all the time.
Yep.
I love Josh to death, but I love to fuck with him. He reminds me so much of my youngest son. It's like arguing all the time with the fucking brick wall. Don't do you any good.
Yeah.
And always knows a better way to do things. Have I summed that up pretty close?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
To a T.
I asked you for help on how I should set up yesterday.
Why'd you ask him?
Because
He doesn't fucking know.
I know. That's how
That's how
confused I
desperate you are?
was. Yeah.
What I
Scraping the
told
bottom
you,
of the
I
barrel
said,
here.
Yeah.
I'd never hunted that place before.
Yeah.
And I've only been up there one time to where we were hunting at. And I told you, I said, you guys both are good hunters, you and Logan. So I wasn't worried about y'all doing it. And I knew y'all were going to do what was going on anyways. If I would have hunted where you did today, I don't think I'd have done anything any different than y'all did. Because I don't think you could have hunted the south end of it.
No.
And
We were on the south end. But
y'all
it's just,
set up just right.
that's a tough spot to
It's
to
not
hunt.
set up right the way for the birds there's 7,000 or 8,000 birds in there. It's just a fucked up deal. But anyways, y'all done really good, and I knew. But yes, you did ask me for some advice today, and nobody's asked me for any advice all year, so I appreciated that.
Got to make Jeff feel included.
Yeah.
What did your birds like get over the top of the blind and get really, really quiet? 'Cause
No,
that's
we
what
had.
mine did.
Well, yeah, they would get quiet. Just have to hit them on the corners. But
It's like duck hunting right now.
yeah, no kidding. No bullshit. Probably landed almost 3 in the blind.
Really?
Like I thought they were going to be in the blind.
For
Look-
whatever reason, when we had the Pacific guys here, they worked the back of the blind.
Yep.
Today, they work the back of the blind.
Yeah, they're.
If we would have been facing the other way, we would have shot out 30 minutes sooner.
I don't know if they're working to see the shadow, if
I
there's a
don't
big
know.
shadow or what. Because, like I noticed today when
We were facing east.
you were,
We had
Yeah,
it was a
sun
west
in your
wind,
face.
and then yeah,
that's how we were too. Had
So-
a little bit of an angle.
I don't know. But if we'd have been facing the other way, not facing the decoys, we could have shot all of them on the swing.
Yeah, but they're
Could you imagine doing that with your customers?
Oh, you'd have to be so ballsy.
yeah.
They'd be
Listen,
like, what
guys,
the fuck are these
I
guys
know we got
doing
all
up
these
here?
decoys back here. We spent an hour setting them up. We're gonna face the opposite way.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's gonna work. It's only crazy if it doesn't work.
Trust
That's
the
thing.
process.
Just trust the process.
Have you noticed when they get over top of the blind, they're looking like hard? Mm-hmm. I don't know.
do.
Continuation of a great season though so far. It's been a war on a hell of a ride right now, and it's a really good thing.
I think there's going to be a big change come up in the way that we hide.
There's got to be.
I think there's going to have to be. Because I think if we don't get... Next week's going to be really, really cold. But if they continue this kind of like you said, like looking, and our birds were dead, like there could be 50 above us, not one of them was talking. Mm-mm. So we would just get really quiet, and then just like you said, just like call them on the corners and kind of get them to turn. There were sometimes I'd fucking call them on the corner, and they just like drop right there.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You're supposed to spin.
Yeah. You give them a couple clucks to maybe square them up or whatever, but
So I don't know if we're going to go to layouts or backboards or something, but
we're gonna have to try.
probably in December. If you're listening to this and you're coming in December, might be laying out.
So Blake, is this your first waterfowl gig?
No, it is not. I guided duck hunts up on Lake Erie.
Have you really enjoyed it so far?
Oh, I love it.
Has the lodge been different than what you thought, and the camaraderie, or
No, not really. I kind of, watching all this stuff on YouTube and listening to podcasts and stuff, I kind of got an idea, and especially with talking to Josh about stuff, I had an idea of how it was, but I love it so far. It's a dream job for me.
have we treated people like you thought we'd get treated?
Yeah, you guys have been awesome.
Has it been as politically incorrect as you thought it would be? Because we have a good time.
Absolutely, yeah.
We have a really good time. Well, you've done a good job, you and Josh both, and I appreciate it. And this year we've hit 100% so far on the guides, unless you guys really flake out or some shit, because we hired guys recommended to us by guides that work here, and that makes things a lot different.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to let Josh Moore get out of here. He needs to go take care of his
Yep.
puppy. I'm going to get Happy in here for a little
Love
bit.
you. Bye.
Oh, happy.
Oh, Happy. Oh,
Thank
Connor
you,
O'Toole.
Thank you, Josh Moore.
Yeah. Thanks.
Was that painless?
Showed us
Did we honor our word?
We're good.
Don't hit that camera.
Nope. You gotta watch out for Happy.
Should I scoot down?
That might be
Yeah.
easier. Yeah.
Hey, Josh Moore. Am I allowed to put anything on Facebook, or is it just everything has to be politically correct now with you? Okay, that's what I thought.
And here is Happy,
From Clear Lake, Iowa.
the death place of Buddy Holly,
Buddy Holly, Big Bopper, and
the Big Bopper.
Lived right, and crashed right by your house.
yep, about 3-4 miles away.
Was you home that night?
I wasn't alive.
Just missed it.
Yep.
So how have you enjoyed the new guys this year? Because you've come out of your shell this year. Last year you were really quiet and masturbated by yourself over there and didn't talk to nobody. Now you've even eaten dinner in here
Yeah.
a few times.
You don't eat.
Not much, but every now and then I'll grab a meal. But yeah.
Now you did whip Josh Moore's ass wrestling the other day up here.
I think that's what brought him out of his shell.
He popped out of that big time.
He showed his dominance.
He did. He asserted his dominance, and now Happy is spreading his wings.
Are you worried about Josh Moore's dad whipping your ass now? Because
No.
that'd be the next move.
I think I'll be all right. I'll live.
I'll live.
Might not have arms, but I'll be alive.
So have you enjoyed the new guys?
Yeah, they've been good.
Has Blake's dating life kind of confused you a little bit on
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah, a little bit, but he's been doing all right. I think. I don't know.
Do you think there's really a secret kid that she has?
I don't know. I haven't talked to the girl. I don't know if she's a liar or a truther.
A truther.
She is a very honest and nice girl.
She seems to be very
She
nice
is. She's really cool.
and very.
mean-
I don't know if she's honest or not because we don't know about this kid now that's popped up, do we?
Yeah.
Is she an auntie or something? That are
It's her friends.
oh okay.
The boys have been doing a little stalking. Is
Yeah.
that safe
That's
to
what
say,
you would
Blake?
call
Oh,
it.
yeah. I would say
Research.
stalking. Yeah.
Research.
They call it research.
Yeah.
And they found this kid that pops up in some of her pictures that nobody knows nothing about.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
I mean,
Be an aunt or something.
She could be,
Yeah.
or her friend's kid. I'm with you. I've married a lady with kids, and I don't have a problem with that. But
well, I don't think she has a kid.
I
so-
don't think. See, this is where we're getting into this little gray area.
I mean, I just feel like if she had a kid, that'd be one of the first things she'd say. Instead of,
I don't know about
You've been
that.
to her house. Is there like a
Yeah.
separate room for
Nope.
look like a kid's room?
Nope.
Then there you go.
Yeah.
Unless that's like her secret lair or something.
You know, there's some women that have lied about that, though.
Yeah. But
I mean, there's some poor guy out there that got hooked up with the tranny and found out that little junk down below too.
oh wow.
Let me ask you this because I know several women that did not know that. Okay, back up. Claim that they did not know they were pregnant until they went into labor. I find that insanely hard to believe. Like one lady went to the bathroom, was bleeding everywhere, and then called a nurse friend over, and she was like, "You got a hand sticking out, girlfriend. You need to go to the hospital."
Look at Blake; he's looking around like, "Oh God, I hope my hand don't come out there."
I just don't know how that's possible.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be a pretty fucked situation. Go to
Have
take
you
a
ever heard of
piss
that,
and-
Jeff?
I've heard of a couple of people have had it. I know a couple of ladies that did.
Did not know they were pregnant.
And both of them were married, so I mean, they had no reason to lie.
Right.
Yeah, I've known two different women that's had that happen.
Were they just not showing sign or
Matter
what?
of fact, we both know a really good friend of ours that had that happen. She was 6-7 months pregnant and didn't know it.
Right. Yeah, right. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. But like these people didn't know until it was like go time. Stomach pains, bathroom, kid. I mean,
Belly's getting hard as a rock and it's got a bump in it. But there are some women out there that didn't know.
I guess. I don't know. So maybe she doesn't know she has a kid.
Have you ever
Maybe
made
she
a
still doesn't know.
Have you ever made a mistake of telling a fat girl, ask her when her baby is due?
Yeah, I had that happen one time.
Yeah, me too.
On accident.
I did it at a bar. Now
Oh,
I'm
yeah, I
looking
did it at a
back.
bar, too.
Why is a pregnant girl in a bar?
Right.
But
Yeah.
I saw a girl I went to high school with that was absolutely beautiful girl.
Yeah.
And she gained a little bit of weight. And I saw her at a bar. Hey, Jeffrey, and come up and hug me and stuff. I was like, oh, God, you're pregnant. Congratulations. And I put my hand on her stomach. You know, a pregnant woman has a bump.
Yeah, you
pretty
hit it.
solid. But this one, my whole hand went inside, basically. And I was like, she goes, I'm not pregnant. I'm fat. Yes, you are. I didn't know what to say. Good, because I thought she was pregnant in the bar.
I was really about to judge you. Happy, you like Jeff said, you've just popped right out of your shell.
Yeah.
What's like? Were you always that way? Like, or did it just take you a year to kind of gain your bearings?
No, I've always been like outgoing like I am this year.
Yeah?
It's just last year I was very like scared to say anything.
Why?
Because you back us into corners and I didn't know what to say or anything.
When did I back you into a corner?
All the time. All the time.
Happy. Do I do it still?
I'm more aware of it now.
Okay.
So
I treat you the same this year as I did last year.
yeah, but now I'm aware of it. Now I can.
Finagle it a little
Yeah.
bit.
Well, he talks shit back a lot now.
He does do that.
Yeah. He really wanted to be on here with Blake. And
Yeah.
do you buy into all Josh Moore's goody good two shoes shit now?
About what?
About everything, but we can't talk about anything, and we got to be nice. And he's in love and getting married.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I think it's all bullshit.
I don't know. I've only met the girl once, so I mean, they seem like they're happy.
She seemed like a real nice lady. And Josh's dad, I really like. I was scared of him though, because they wanted him whooping my ass after the last debacle here. But his dad is a very nice man. But could you imagine? You think about that last year. Josh gets in here and talks shit about his ex-girlfriend's dad, and about how his dad can whoop his ass. And then the guy calls me mad at me because of Josh. And the best part of the whole deal was his dad called Josh the R word, and I laughed.
I'm just curious, how did that get brought up, even in the podcast? Like, how did you guys get that out of Josh to where he got so pissed to where he brought all that up?
He didn't. He wasn't mad. He just,
was he?
No, he just told us that.
We were talking. I think we were. I can't even remember what we were talking about. Just fighting or something, and
I mean, his dad's a legit badass.
yeah, 100%.
And
then it got to be like, could anybody whip your dad's ass? And
No,
then
we
it
talked
was-
about the girlfriend, and I said, you better watch out. You know, you shouldn't, because he said something about her dad. Like, you better watch out. He said, oh, my dad would whip his dad's ass or something, like a fucking 7-year-old would do.
Yeah.
Now, my dad whipped every kid's ass. My dad went to school elementary with. I'm like, my dad will whip your ass.
Basically, what it was like.
And the guy called me out of the blue.
Have you liked Happy doing the pheasant, the goose hunts, and the pheasant hunts, or is that getting to be a little much?
It's not every day, so it's all right. I can do it.
Manageable.
Yeah.
You've done an excellent job.
Thank you.
And the people have really, really enjoyed you.
That's good.
Still, the best saying ever is when you introduce yourself to Pete Peterman last year. Hi, I'm Happy. And Pete, well, good for fucking you.
Do you feel like the cowboy hat is kind of adding to your persona as a pheasant guide?
I don't wear it because it's too tight.
Right.
It just squeezes my head, and I get a headache by the end of one strip. So
You can get it stretched.
Can you?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about cowboy hats.
Yeah, well,
so-
now that you're a cowboy hat owner, you can get it stretched.
Yeah, I should. Definitely should.
It looks good on you.
Well, thank you.
You wear it well.
Yes.
That's good.
I've shared the couple of pictures of you on Instagram with it.
Yep. I got a couple on mine too.
Do you? Well, good deal.
Yeah.
Do you put the music to it? Because I like putting the Irish music to you since you're Happy O'Toole.
Yeah. I don't put any music to my posts, but my stories on Instagram I will, but
Have you had a good time so far?
it's been a good year, yeah.
Do you enjoy the guides this year as much as last year's guides?
Yeah. They're good replacements.
We done a really good job.
scabs.
I miss Lawson and Ben a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I do. But I'm telling you what, Blake and Kid Wonder have done a really good job.
Yes, they have.
This has been a really good job because everybody gets along real well, and they did last year too. It's been really good.
Yeah.
Were you kind of like, oh fuck, I got to go back?
It was more of like, oh, I don't want to talk to new people pretty much because I had this nervousness again, but I got here and it was
You have not been nervous the whole time. No. You've
got
done
here and it
a
was fine.
wonderful, wonderful job. You guys, this has been a great staff. I mean, really, the last couple of years have done really good. And I told someone earlier, it's me hiring guys that my guides recommended, and everybody works together, and it's been a wonderful deal. We've had very few situations. We've had very little situations, just little things. Just things are a little different. And
Yeah.
Blake, do we hunt different here than most places you've been to?
Yeah, I mean, compared to home, it's like night and day.
The structured times and everything that we go by, does that bother you, or do you like that more?
Oh, I like that.
I think we're pretty organized.
Yeah, absolutely.
The behind the scenes organization is a whole lot fucking chaotic than the out front with customers see.
Yeah.
But I have people all the time tell me that hunt a lot of different places. I mean, y'all are very organized because we try to do the same thing every freaking day at the right time.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy the scouting trips?
Yeah. It's a good time.
That's kind of a guy's time.
Yeah. You get to learn a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, very little hunting shit, but a lot of other shit.
Yep.
We talk a lot of football. People don't realize we talk football because
yeah.
I have people complain. Y'all talk a lot of football in y'all's podcast. Well, that's because what we talk about.
Football's the best.
Justin Herbert has been the hot topic with us lately because Blake and Josh Moore is a huge Charger fan, and Blake for some reason loves. Why do you love Justin Herbert so much?
I just think he has a big arm. He's smart. Can throw the ball.
I'm not disagreeing with you that.
I mean, he always puts up great numbers.
Except the one that counts the most.
Right. And I agree with you.
He didn't drop that ball yesterday, though.
No.
No, but he overthrew Keenan Allen against the Cowboys twice. It's been 2 touchdowns.
I mean, that was week 2 or 3 of the year.
But why does it not count? That was 3 weeks ago.
No, it was not.
Yeah, it was.
It was week 2 or week 3.
No, it's not either.
Yes, it was too.
Bullshit. You want to bet on this?
It wasn't 3 weeks ago.
I think it was 3 weeks ago.
I will bet on that.
Okay, let's bet on it. What do you want to bet?
What do you want to bet?
$100 bill. Signed.
Sign the motherfucker, Jeff. Sign it right now.
For week 2 or 3?
No,
It was not week
It was
2 or
not 3
3.
weeks ago. Is what we're betting.
Oh, okay.
I think it was 3 weeks ago.
Well, you're about to fucking owe me $100 bill, and I'm gonna put it on the big screen just so everybody can see this. Jeff, I've got him on my fantasy league. You don't think that I know these things? You just lost $100. Somebody just lost $100. All right. So they opened up with the Dolphins.
The Cowboys, October 16th.
Right.
Yeah, so it was
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
that's 3 weeks ago times 2.
Fuck,
Yeah.
ain't it week 11?
Yeah, it's week. It'll be week 12 this week.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So there you go. It was week 5.
But look, 20-17, and he overthrew 2 touchdowns. It
was week 5.
So why do y'all count the defense when they lose games, but you count offense? But anyways, I want to go back to something else we talked about earlier. We said how bad their defense has been. Okay.
Been horrible.
Okay, hold on. Against the Lions, one of the best teams in football, they gave up 41 points. Against the Packers, they gave up 23. He should be able to score more than 20 fucking
They
points.
should have won that game. That kid dropped the touchdown pass.
But what I'm saying is their defense did not give up at 23 fucking points. The Bears scored 13 on them. The Chiefs scored 31, which is, the Cowboys only scored 20 with Dak Prescott, the greatest quarterback in the history of football right now.
24, 27, 36. Their defense is not that good.
They don't have a great defensive team, but they also haven't scored very many points.
I mean, it's hard to win a football game when you're fucking scoring, especially against like the Titans. When you're scoring 24 and you're giving up
But
27.
look here. I mean, look, is 17 the lowest that they've scored all year? It was 34, 27, 24, 24, 17, 17, 30, 27. 38.
38. But
20.
he doesn't win the games at the end.
I'm not debating that.
That's my point of the whole deal. Josh,
not debating
you want to get in and grab a mic again? I don't think you do.
Yeah, I'm trying to defend you here.
But Justin Herbert, to me, is very overrated. He is a very good fantasy quarterback, but he's not a good NFL quarterback. And that's where we got problems in football these days.
Yeah.
People love fantasy quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. But do you want Kyler Murray being your starting quarterback? No.
No, not a chance.
And I'm with Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's got all the tools. He looks like he'd be great, but for some reason he cannot win. They won't even make the playoffs this year.
Is this his third or fourth year?
I think it's his 4th year.
I think
Fourth year?
Or fifth,
fourth
maybe.
or fifth. Yeah. I can't remember. I think fourth. I don't know.
Their coach is
Got
no good.
drafted.
They should have kept Anthony Lynn.
Yeah.
But they're not very good. And they've spent money on both sides of the ball to make themselves better, and they're not very good. So anyways, we'll go back to the guide stuff. So, Happy, you an Iowa State guy.
Iowa.
Do y'all play Nebraska this week?
It's coming up. I think. I'm not
this
sure
is
when
a big
it is.
week, right?
Yeah.
Y'all can't.
Probably.
Y'all have the worst offense in fucking college football, but you keep winning games,
We have the worst offense coach. Yeah.
and you maybe have the best defense in college football.
Yeah. And even though,
Drafted in 2020.
yeah, the defensive coach is the dad of the offensive coach.
Yeah, and that makes a problem. So, what'd you do all summer in Clear Lake?
I
You fish a
welded.
lot?
I didn't go much fishing. I went to Devil's Lake, North Dakota for walleye fishing. Welded, saved up some money, bought a new truck after a car crash.
When did you have a crash?
Oh, it was, when was that? I think it was in middle of July sometime.
What'd you do?
I did a rolling stop, and a guy was
Rolling stop. There's no such thing.
Yes, there is.
No, not a rolling stop. If you stop, you don't roll.
I kept moving. I didn't stop at all.
Okay, you missed the stop
And
sign.
I didn't see the guy on my right in my blind spot, and I just went through and I hit the T-bone the guy.
Oh, you T-boned him?
Yeah, he was going this way, and I hit him.
How fast were you going?
Not fast. I was probably going 20. And
A rolling stop at 20 miles an hour.
I meant like I gassed it because there's a guy on my left side coming, and I had to get in front of him to get across the road.
So he almost hit two people.
Yeah.
Did you get hurt?
No, nobody got hurt.
Was he pissed?
Well, he's like, I'm not sure if I'm hurt, and so like the ambulance came and everything took him away, and I just didn't even want to talk to him because I was so embarrassed.
I don't know if I'm hurt.
Yeah.
What kind of insurance do you have? And that'll decide if I'm hurt.
Yeah.
Did he sue you for injuries?
No, he came. The news said he had minor injuries.
The
so-
news, so the TV
or
cameras, and
the
everything was there?
newspaper.
Oh.
Newspaper did.
Big deal in Clear Lake whenever an accident happens.
It is.
That's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
They got nothing else
like
to
it.
report on.
Nope.
When you go into that town, Michelle's talked about that. We've been there 2 or 3 times. When you drive into town, they've got all the hanging baskets everywhere.
Yep.
It's a beautiful town.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Do you feel like you're going to stay there forever? How big is Clear Lake first?
Not very big. Like I think it was 3,000 last time we looked it up.
A decent sized
Yeah.
town.
I don't know. I guess the job has to provide itself for me to stay there, but Other than that, I'd like to stay around just because family's there and everything like
It's
that.
a pretty area. It's really a cool place, and we had some people hunt there that your mom taught their kids.
Yep.
Small world. Now, is there a chance that Blake's going to hook you up with with Paige from Aspen Dentistry for one of her girlfriends?
I know. Is there?
I don't know. I can try.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I guess.
What about the girl with the kid? Maybe she can go out with Happy.
Well, I think she's engaged.
I think so. You have discussed this baby then.
Maybe a boyfriend. Like, yeah, she goes over there a bunch.
So you know that she doesn't have a kid then, that this is other person's kid. So you could have nipped this all in the bud.
I told you that.
You didn't tell them that, though. So anyways, you maybe have got a friend you can hook Happy up with.
I mean,
There's nobody in
I don't know.
Iowa that you're
Well, he's in
ongoing?
Texas
I
now,
understand that, but has there been anybody in Iowa that you have had relations with or dates or anything?
No, everybody's kind of moved out. It's more of an old people's place to live.
You don't like old women?
No, not really. Not much older than me, anyways.
What is how old are you?
I'm 22.
So what's your limit for like dating? Like 57?
To date,
Yeah.
it's probably
Has your mom got any single friends she can hook you up with?
no,
What about Nolan's mom?
maybe, likely, very likely,
Nolan looked up from the other.
or sister. I mean,
Nolan's
I'd
sister's
take
pretty
both.
good looking. Isn't she? Oh, you take both of them.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Either one.
Yep.
Whichever one no one's willing to give you.
Yep.
You're
Would
good
you
with
feel
it.
a little nervous, like if you went to Christmas at Nolan's and like you were dating his mom?
Nah.
It'd be fucking cool though.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. His mom's a pretty lady.
Is your
Very
mom
good-looking woman.
married? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's out.
That's out.
What about the sister? She has a boyfriend?
Yeah, this is not serious though.
No.
How long
not
have they been
serious.
dating?
No idea. Less than a year.
You got a chance.
You
there.
got a
There's a
shot
chance.
here.
There's a chance.
You got
And the
shot.
mom's gonna look like the daughter's gonna look like the mom.
There you go.
That's a win-win situation right there.
Yeah, win-win situation's us after one of you guys loses this big bet they've got going on right now.
What's the big bet?
Remember the bet?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna burn him tomorrow.
Anything under 60, we're calling the shot at.
If it doesn't happen in the first half hour, jump in the roost.
You're going out a winner, aren't you?
Yeah.
That is a bet you want to win.
So Blake, I think it would be really nice if you set Happy up with one of the bed breakers, one of her boyfriends.
I mean,
I mean friends, girlfriends. You're in.
yeah,
There you go.
Sweet.
I guess I can say something.
Say something.
No
I mean, what
promises.
kind of friend don't
Just-
do that already anyways?
Hey, I would love to.
You down here hogging up all the extra women and stuff, and you got Happy sitting right here looking for a
Yeah.
woman.
Yeah.
Just
do
show
you-
her this podcast. He'll be all right.
Do you not get on Tinder, Happy?
No, not anymore. It's overrated in my opinion.
Oh, cracker
Work for Blake here.
Not my thing.
You don't like women that are.
You like it all organic?
Yeah.
Meet at a bar and go from there?
Yeah. That's how my parents met.
At a bar?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with meeting a woman at a bar.
No.
I mean,
I mean, I met mine at church, but
the problem is there's no bars around here.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like you gotta go to Tinder.
Damn. So you met her at church, huh?
Yep. After we left the bar. So when do you at home do you stay in Clear Lake or do you go to Des Moines or where do y'all go to at Clear Lake?
Like for a party
Like to go
experience.
out. Yeah.
No, there's a couple bars in Clear Lake we all go to.
But you're around the same people all the time.
Yeah.
Where
like,
do you go meet new chicks at? Do you go to what if y'all go to a big city like people in Knox City? If you're going to go away for the weekend, you don't go Wichita Falls or Abilene. You go to Dallas or the Metroplex
Or Lubbock.
or Lubbock. Yes, Lubbock would be another place.
Well, we've been going down to like Waverly, where there's a college, or Iowa University, where my buddy was going to college for a while. We'd go down there and party for a while.
University of Iowa.
Yep.
So Iowa City.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, have y'all ever thought about going to Lubbock? There's a lot of good-looking women in Lubbock that are young, your age.
I am now.
So you're going to go to Lubbock now.
Probably.
That's what you ought to Tinder Lubbock area.
There you go.
Be a lot of chicks to meet.
Is that where Texas Tech is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm telling you right now, you go to, if you want to meet women, go to the United on the south side of town. Which street's that on, Andy? The big one there.
There's a couple. So there, yeah. 82nd and 98.
That's where you need to go to. That United Grocery, the Market Street there. For some reason, they only sell yoga pants that are in small or mediums there. There ain't them 2X girls wearing them, some bitches with like hell dents on a fat chick's ass. None of that. Good looking women wearing yoga pants all over that place.
Sounds like my kind of place.
I'm telling you right there. Or before that, I would tell you to go to a Target store. But
Yeah.
Michelle doesn't go to Targets anymore, so we don't. I enjoyed going to Targets because the eye candy, so I could, either good looking women there or two dudes dating each other walking hand in hand. But you know where you're at.
Yep.
Lines were drawn.
Yep. Okay, let's get Nolan in here now, and let's let Kid Wonder be on here. And happy you got here, and we'll talk about Kid Wonder's kids.
You want me to stay here?
We'll get you off. We may
Yeah.
bring you back on here. We'll talk to Kid Wonder about his mom.
Boy wonder.
Maybe is he the first guide we've had from Colorado? No, Johnny Miller. I thought Johnny Miller was from Colorado too. Kid Wonder, Nolan, how are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
You having a good time down here?
Yeah.
You having a good time?
Yeah. It's a bunch of
Now,
fun.
what do you feel like these boys are chasing after your mom and sister? Does that bother you?
No.
You don't care at all? That's all actually a compliment.
I'm really used to it after all the sports I played.
All your friends all chased after your mom?
Yeah.
Would you rate your mom on 1 to 10?
Come on, be honest.
If she was someone else's mom.
I don't know if I would rate my mom.
There
But,
you go. That's it.
She's a attractive lady for her age.
For her age. See, I get in trouble when I say that with Michelle all the time. I'm like, Michelle, you're really hot for your age. They do not like that for your age. That's like saying, with all respect, you got a fat ass. You can't say shit like that,
Yeah.
But anyways, your mom is a pretty lady. So all your buddies chase after her too.
Yeah.
And your sister's pretty hot too, they say.
Some would say.
Some would say.
Do you like her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Do you? What's he do?
He's a hockey player.
a hockey player?
Like a pro
Yeah.
hockey player?
No, at some college.
At some college. You don't even know what college he goes to.
So you saw Happy wrestle, right?
Yeah.
Stat came up against a hockey player.
You missed our wrestling match earlier.
Who?
Me and Happy.
How'd that go?
My favor, I would think.
You won?
What?
Did you see it?
No, I didn't even know that happened.
What?
Well, it was kind of like in the kitchen, and he tried to push me over, so I kind of just fell backwards with him.
Oh. Happy. Yeah. Did you lose a wrestling match to Nolan?
No.
Yeah, you
Don't tell
did.
everybody he beat you at wrestling.
No.
Tony will tell you I won.
What?
Tony will say I won.
Pull up the camera. We'll see who won.
Would y'all wrestle tonight for our pleasure?
Sure.
Okay, there you go. Good deal.
So
The winner gets to go out with Sonia's niece.
Oh, I'll throw him across the room.
this is the horniest guide staff I think
I'm
I've
telling
ever
you,
been around.
we're ready to go.
Yeah,
boy.
everybody's just pent up and my goodness, just ready to sow some oats. Wow. But anyway, do you think Happy could beat up the hockey player?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
So he's not that good. He's not like a goon or anything.
No.
Not yeah.
You and your sister pretty tight.
Yeah.
And does she appreciate you being down here and being gone? Does she listen? Will she listen to this now that you're on here?
Yes.
Oh, good deal.
Yep.
So now she knows Happy's interested in her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't-
And your
I don't-
mom.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd get very far, but
Why? Your sister don't like guys from Iowa? They're welders?
no, my sister's just kind of a hard ass.
Oh.
Like high maintenance?
No, it's very hard for her to like you. If that makes sense.
Happy? How could you not like Happy? His name's Happy. For God's sake.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's one of a kind.
Well, what kind of date? So she just dates jocks?
Yeah. Typically,
Wrestler.
Yeah, wrestler.
They were jocks.
Baseball player, football player.
And
He
put a first round draft pick guy on his ass. That's right.
Tackled a first round draft pick.
NFL first round draft pick. Put him on. Boy plays for New Orleans. He's right now telling some coon ass down there that this boy from Iowa happy he whipped my ass. Now you played hockey also?
I did.
Is that your sport?
Yeah. Hockey and lacrosse.
And you grew up in Fort Collins, Colorado, right?
Yes.
What did you think of the guy that lost his life on the ice? Do you think that the guy should have been brought up on manslaughter charges?
No.
No?
When you're going that fast, you don't have control.
Have you seen the hit, though? He, kicks.
Yeah, so the guy that cut across in front of him, he actually hit his skate, which made him lean forward.
And
So
that
you
threw
think it
his
was a
skate
pure
back?
accident then? You played hockey. Have you played hockey?
I never played hockey.
Me
I've
neither.
ice skated
What about
before.
you?
No, fuck no.
I've ice skated too. I really wouldn't know if I'd call it ice skating or floundering on ice because it was not much skating going on. So your dad is an athletic director at Colorado State University.
Yep. And
Did you know that?
I did not know
Yeah.
that.
And where at? Was it Rutgers or
Providence.
Providence? Yeah. So did you grow
Rhode
up in
Island?
Providence?
Yeah, for like 2 years, two
That's
and a half
beautiful.
years.
Did you like living there? Or was you a little kid then?
I was a little kid.
That's
but
a really pretty place. Me and Michelle just got back from there.
I would live there if the weather didn't suck.
Is it that cold there in the wintertime, I guess?
Yeah.
Because I've always wanted to live at Northeast, but everybody tells me, boy, if you was here for after Christmas to about April,
Yeah, it's
it's
not fun.
miserable.
Not fun.
That's a pretty fucking place, though.
It's beautiful.
So your dad was athletic director, and he was he a hockey player too?
He was. Yep.
And so that's how that's weird that a university would go with someone, because most of them are football background guys. Mm-hmm. And how long was he at Colorado State?
That's a good question. I don't know. Because after he was done with the athletic director and stuff, he was still working there, just as something else.
Did he hire Sonny Lubick as the head coach? Football coach? Because I think he was the head coach there for a while.
Maybe. I know he hired a few guys, a few coaches.
That would be a cool job to be an AD at a big school.
Yeah. I don't talk too much about him about that.
You know? What's he do now?
Sports marketing.
So he's got is he an agent?
So he'll do deals with New Belgium and sell them to schools, write contracts and stuff.
New Belgium, what is that?
The beer.
Never even heard of New Belgium.
Colorado beer.
It's a Colorado beer. So that he works for New Belgium, or he works for...
He works for himself.
Okay, but New Belgium is his client.
Yep, and then he'll sell it to CSU or Geico. So when you watch football games, you see the advertisement. He'll do the contracts and stuff for that.
Okay. Do you think Deion? You're living in Colorado State. Colorado's y'all's big rival. Mm-hmm. Should have beat them in football this year too. Colorado State should have won that game. Do you think Deion is going to stay in Colorado? More than let's say 3 years total. Do you think he'll be there 2 more years?
He'll be there as long as his sons are there.
Well, they can. Well, fucking today's transfer portal, you can just leave whenever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What do you think, Blake? You're a sports guy.
Personally, I think if he has an opportunity to coach at a lot bigger school, I think he will.
Well, it's not hard to get bigger than a Division I school like Colorado. Colorado's a big school.
Well, I think the Big Ten or the SEC. I think if he got a job let's say
well, A&M is talked about. He's in the rumor mill of A&M. And I think
cool.
that would be bad for A&M.
Really?
I don't think Deion is. My whole thoughts have changed on him at first. I think he's really good for what he's done for Colorado and get a lot of exposure. Mm-hmm. But I think you're starting to see he's really not that good a football coach.
No.
I think he's pretty good offensively.
Yeah.
Deion never tackled nobody in his whole career. Mm-hmm. He's a Hall of Fame, one of the greatest corners ever, but he never tackled anybody. Yeah. So I don't know. What do you think, Andy? I don't think he's good for A&M, or would be.
No, he's not going to go there.
I don't think he goes to the NFL because I don't think the NFL players will pay. You're not going to tell some kid that's making $5 million to $15 million a year that he's doing shit wrong, because they ain't not going to. A good football player's not going to listen to that. What are you looking up, Andy?
Trying to find how long Nolan's dad was a athletic director at Colorado State.
You'd think his son could have told us.
You would figure
that, but we don't talk about that.
We only talk about pretty much hockey and golf in my household. That's it.
So your dad's not a football fan even. So do you watch football much?
A little bit.
What's his first name?
Mark.
So are you do you watch hockey then on TV? Is that your sport to watch?
Yeah.
What's your team, the Avalanche?
Bruins or Avalanche.
So Boston Bruins from being in Providence.
Yep.
You a hockey fan, Blake?
I've been to 1 or 2 Blue Jacket games. That's about it. I can't get into it.
I've never watched a hockey game at
I just
all.
watch
Everybody says you'd
football.
like it if I watch it. I like they stand for stuff because I know they got rid of all the gay pride shit.
Yep.
Which I think is really good. You know which Major League Baseball team's the only one that didn't have a gay day? The Texas Rangers.
Really?
Won the World Series. God bless them. And I don't give a shit if you're gay and stuff. I just don't understand why we sexualize fucking shit,
Right, yeah.
especially a hockey game or a baseball. Football.
There's
A lot of
no
the
reason to
hockey
throw it
coaches-
in your face.
A lot of the hockey coaches said you wouldn't play if you did.
If they did all
Really?
the gay
Yeah.
shit, good for them.
Yep.
I get sick of the crap. I mean, even the churches in the Northeast all have a gay flag out front. Why do you need a flag?
Hockey's thing was we already do a Pride Night, so why make it anything else? We give you guys your time the same as we give the military and everything. There's no reason you get more than everybody else.
But why should we even have a Pride Night? Have you ever? Are you gay?
No.
You're straight, right?
Yes.
Have you ever been everywhere that someone's just, oh my God, there's a straight guy, and we clap for him?
No.
It's the stupidest shit ever.
Right.
So you suck a penis, so we're going to give you a special day. Fuck that.
Right.
We don't get that. I mean,
We don't have a straight flag.
no, we don't. And it's. I don't understand why we sexualize or build up someone because they're who they sleep with.
Oh, he's still alive.
Flies. We got another. Flies are going to get really bad about Wednesday or Thursday right before it gets really cold again. It's crazy because you think as a freeze would come, it'd kill the fuckers and they'd be gone the whole time.
No, they're survivors, Jeff.
They damn sure are. So did you find anything out on his dad?
It looked like 20. I didn't find any definitive answers. Not definitive enough that I would say on here.
So are you a golfer also?
Yeah.
What do you shoot?
High 80s, mid 80s.
You're a golfer just like me. Above average, but below average. I mean, not very good. Just an average golfer.
Yeah, and usually I only play if it's like family match. Versus my sister and brother.
So your sister's a golfer. You got a brother too?
I do.
What does he do?
He's a hockey player.
How old is he?
He is 28.
Does he play pro hockey?
No, he's still in college last year.
At 28 years old?
Yeah.
God damn, he's on the Jeff Stanfield
Stetson
plan.
Bennett.
He left high school, went and played juniors for a few years, then redshirted his freshman year, and then.
Where's he
started
play
playing.
hockey at?
So he was at Providence, and now he's at University of New England,
Where's that at?
Maine.
Ooh, that'd be a pretty place to live.
Yeah.
You know, I saw a kid today. He's played college basketball, and he's 28 years old, and he's in his last year playing college basketball. Played for Harvard 2 years. He played somewhere else and got injured. Then in COVID year and this and that. And you're seeing more and more of that. So your parents on your brother's ass to grow up and
No.
28 years old and still having.
He's the oldest, but treated like the baby, I guess you could say.
He's having a lot of fun. Is he
Yeah.
married?
No.
Yeah, well, wouldn't that be fun? 28 years old and going to sorority parties and shit, playing pro hockey.
Yeah.
Well, shit, wasn't Brandon Whedon like that? Wasn't he like 27 when he came out of college?
Yes,
That's the
for Oklahoma State.
kicker for CSU is like 31. He has a whole family and everything.
It's just crazy to think about. Could you imagine his wife chewing on his ass? Well, you got to go. You just think you need to go to that function here? There ain't nothing but a bunch of damn co-ed whores over there doing that shit. Because you know that's what's happening. Okay, let's talk about hunting with you. Where else have you guided besides here?
Just Colorado.
Just Colorado. Did you work for a guide service or
No, it was like a 15 guys all get together, and me and one other guy kind of run the whole show and do all scouting, pit maintenance, everything, and then we just cycle through those 15 guys.
Where did you get your passion for waterfowl hunting then?
My lacrosse coach.
Your lacrosse coach.
It was the same guy that I ran that with.
And so he taught you how to hunt.
Yep.
Because you've done a really, really good job. How old are you?
21.
21. Done a really good job. Kid Wonder, I call you. Done a really good job of hunting. The customers love you. You work hard. There's nobody lazy here, and I'm glad Lawson told me to give you a job.
It was, when he called me and told me that he was going to recommend me here, I was pretty pumped for it.
How did you meet Lawson?
So my fishing boss is now his new boss.
Okay.
So
And you guide fishing trips.
I do.
What kind?
Fly fishing up in Cody, Wyoming for Wyoming Trout Guides. And then I'll do March and April down in Alcova, Wyoming for Snowy Mountain Outfitters.
And you're catching...
All rainbows and brown trout and cutthroat.
Do you tie your own flies?
I don't.
Have you ever tried to do one?
Yeah, I can tie flies, just clients lose too many for me to keep up with.
What's a fly cost?
Like if you go to a fly shop, our fly shop's anywhere from like $3 to we have some that are $12, $15.
Per fly? How many flies do they go through a day?
I've had clients lose 40 before lunch.
Gee,
God dang, that's $500 worth of fucking flies.
Yeah.
Do they pay for them? Oh, shit. What's
Yeah.
it cost to go on a fly fishing trip?
We charge $650 for a full day.
For a full day?
500 in flies.
So is there two guys
Yep.
to one?
Two guys, and then I sit in the middle and I row the boat down the river.
I've always wanted to do one of those trips with the rowing stuff. Maybe on the road, we ought to try that maybe next. That'd be a cool trip.
Now they're called starvation sticks, right?
No.
Fly
If,
fishing rods.
if you have the wrong guy, they are.
Oh.
They're called what?
Starvation sticks.
Why's that?
No, we're fucking starved. That's what you're fishing with.
Have you ever fly fished? No.
Look like I've ever fly fished.
Do I look like I have? But I have fly fished.
You've
It's
traveled.
definitely the hardest way to fish.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It really is fun. I used to catch when I was I was in high school and stuff. We used to fish Lake Bryson, and we used to fly fish, take the little poppers, and we'd catch bluegill all day, and they were fun.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine losing $500 worth of fucking flies in a day.
Yeah. It's some days it's a headache, but other days it's really enjoyable.
What's the biggest fish you've caught? Or your clients have
Freshwater
caught?
or salt?
Fresh.
This year we put a 26-inch brown in the boat.
What's something like that weigh?
It all depends on time of year. Like during the spawn, they'll be a lot heavier because they'll be full of eggs. But you can catch them post spawn, and they're empty, and they just you can pretty much touch fingers together because there's nothing in there.
So what's weight?
Probably anywhere from 4 to 6 pounds. But there's some that I've seen that are 12, that are only 24 inches long.
Have you had bear problems ever?
Oh yeah.
No shit. You got a good bear story?
I don't, but one of our guides this year had one float by his boat. They were anchored up fishing, and One of his clients broke off, so he's looking down, retying, and one of his clients just goes, bear, bear, bear. They look, and it floats right by his boat.
No shit. What
They're-
kind of bear?
Grizzly.
Fuck that.
Because we're 50 miles from the entrance to Yellowstone, so there's a lot of bears down there.
On the southwest corner or southeast corner?
Where the east entrance.
The east entrance, which would be what's the name?
Towards
of
like Gillette,
it? Okay.
kind of over in that area.
Well, that's a beautiful area. 21 years old. What a freaking life. God almighty, I'm jealous of you.
It's a bunch of fun. It's
No sense growing up.
Yeah, your older brother's not. Why should you?
Yeah.
Right?
Do it before I have to start paying bills. So
I tell everyone that's young to go do some stuff you like to do before you get married. You can have a serious girlfriend, Blake. I'm just letting you know.
your hunting career is almost over.
Yep. Shit. You need to go and do things you like to do. Even people that are married that are young, before you have kids, go live and do things. Because once you get kids, it's harder, isn't it, Andy?
Yep.
I mean, even if you can afford to go, the time is so hard.
Yeah.
Especially once you get children. Because if you're going to be a good parent, it's hard to leave your kids very long. To be a good deal. Well, you guys have done a really, really wonderful job, and I appreciate everything y'all have done. Y'all have made a big part of our team and made it really well. And I guess Yoder's nowhere around, so this is probably going to be the end of the.
Nobody's fucked up this year. It's kind of a boring guide round table. We're used to being able to talk about fuck ups on here, but
We haven't had nobody screw up.
no.
Things have been really good. We've had a great season so far. Hunting has been excellent. I've got a couple of days. I got November 30th and December 1st open. I can do a hunt, which is a Wednesday, Thursday, or Thursday, Friday. And then I've got, I think, December 19th and 20th, maybe. Or not even that. December 20 and 21, I think I have open. That's it. And all for until January. I got some January dates, but we're going to start crane hunting Saturday. Have you guys crane hunted much?
I've never crane hunted in my life.
I always do. If we crane hunt, it's like put 12 silhouettes out the back of the pit and call it good.
I had another outfitter call me the other day, and he was complaining about that. He was complaining about there's so many guys buying crane decoys now, and everybody's a crane expert. Everywhere you go, you get around Abilene to Lubbock, I bet there's 50 people that are guiding crane hunts. And probably legitimately, maybe 10 of them actually have a business to be in the crane hunting business.
And all that does is just make it harder for everybody else.
Cranes are getting smarter, I think.
They're already smart.
Well, I think they're getting smarter than they used to be, getting a lot of pressure on them. Anyways, we'll go ahead and have some lunch. What's been your favorite meal we've had up here so far?
Probably the baked potato soup.
I like it. What about you, Blake?
The she crab soup.
The she crab soup.
Yeah.
She'll make some damn good grub. Have you went hungry since you've been up here?
No.
No.
Been trying to watch the weight.
Have you?
Yeah.
It'll sneak up on you.
Yeah, I've never had very many people lose weight during the hunting season. You work your ass off. Y'all work hard. So, anyways, doing a good job. All right. Thank you, guys. We appreciate y'all listening to us. Thank you. Peace. God bless.
Goodbye. Check out our sponsors. Go look at, what are we going to look at? Let's look at Shin Gear. Not just a waiter company anymore. Dirty Duck Coffee, Dive Bomb Industries, Pacific Calls, Boss Shot Shells, MLR Graphics, Looking Glass Podcast, Lucky Duck, Ducks Unlimited, Double T British Kennels, Mossberg, Stanfield Outfitters, Alpha Outdoor Specialties, and Hemp Hill Farm.